Hey guys, DeeDavidsim here. So today I really wanted to do an industrial style apartment. I know it's kind of a popular thing going on in the Sims community right now, but this is based off of a specific picture that I found of, honestly, it was just a bedroom in an apartment, but the entire bedroom was just windows, like all of the walls. So I thought that was really neat. Very similar to like Ghostbusters, like Bill Murphy's apartment in Ghostbusters. I think it might be Ghostbusters too, actually. But yeah, so here, just getting the floor plan. Originally, I wanted where the bathroom is to be an office space, but then I figured no, that I'd rather have a larger bathroom. So my idea for this whole apartment is like very dark tones, dark woods, blacks, but then like contrasting whites and silvers / gold tones. So there's not many gold tones. It's mostly just in the lights. But yeah, I wanted it to feel industrial, I guess. But yeah, so trying to pick out the overhead cabinets in here because I did want them. I don't always do them in apartments because sometimes it can just make it feel kind of closed off. But I love these cabinets because it's a wood top and I love wood countertops personally. But I hate the fact that the overhead cabinets are darker. Like, I don't know why. They should be the same color swatch, but they're not, and it bothers me. I don't know if that bothers any of you guys out there, but it really does irk me a little bit. So I did decide not to go with all of them, but I did want that taller one just because it is like the open shelving kind of style in that glass cabinet. So I did like that you could see inside it, but yeah. Here, just cluttering up the counters. I didn't want there to be too much, and I didn't want to use an actual sink. I was going to originally, but I love that utility tub. I think it comes with a dine out, but yeah, I absolutely love that, and I usually use it in like laundry rooms and things, but I figured since it was an industrial style build that it would look really neat, and I was right. But yeah, I did want to do some open shelving just to kind of get clutter off of the cabinets, which is something I'm trying to do as of late. Just like that open shelving kind of style, because I have a horrible clutter issue in my own life and in Sims. I love things being on the counters just because it kind of makes it feel homey. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but it does to me. So I did want to have some stuff on the counters, like that little drink set that comes with Eco Lifestyle, but I really didn't want to have too much. So yeah, especially since I was using like the half counters, because I don't think your sim can cook on those. I could be entirely wrong. And I mean, they did have the island that they can cook on, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just didn't want it to be super cluttered. I wanted most of the clutter in here to be like plants and I don't know. It's such a small apartment that you don't want it to be super, super cluttered, but at the same time, it's an open floor plan, so you could kind of do anything with it. But yeah, so originally I had the idea of a woman living here, but then I saw this black wallpaper, which I have never used in a build, and now I don't believe I will ever not use it. I love it. But yeah, originally I had the idea of like a kind of rising star movie kind of person in the acting career living here, and like maybe it was their first like big apartment that they could afford, or like they got it with like their first movie paycheck or something along those lines. So they're still kind of poor, but not as poor as they were before they started acting. But yeah, so about halfway through, I kind of changed it because it just started looking more, I don't know, boyish, if that makes sense at all. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that thought process. But yeah, so my idea was for like one of the upcoming movie actors to be in this loft. And I do put curtains in the bedroom, just so you know, it's not completely exposed to the living room. But yeah, so here just cluttering up the desk. I did want it to be usable. I hate the fact that if you add anything specific, like if you place things using Alt on desks, your sim, like you can't just click on the computer, you have to tell them to sit before like telling them to do things on the computer. So it's kind of annoying, but a simple fix is deleting some of the things that are closer to the computer. But yeah, so that always bugs me in apartment or in builds, that you can't get things like that to work properly, but it's okay. It still works. You just have to work around it a little bit. So here again, just using the white contrast, which I really like. And I deleted that rug, but I ended up putting it back. These chairs, I've seen in a few builds that people have used, but I have literally never used them because to me, I don't know, they kind of look cheap. But in this build, honestly, I love them. As soon as I placed them, I absolutely fell in love. I don't know how many builds I'll use them in the future, but honestly, once they're placed, I guess it's just the photo that they have of them, which everything looks different. And I don't know if you guys have a bad habit of this like I do, but I have a horrible habit of like whenever I buy a new pack, I never look at all of the things. Like I know a lot of like reviews will come out from YouTubers and they will show you like they have just built a room on a lot and they'll show you all of the wallpapers and all of the items that come out and like the different swatches. But I don't think I've ever watched one for Eco Lifestyle because I literally just bought the pack and was like, it's mine, I don't care. But yeah, so those chairs honestly look very like luxury kind of style. I wish that we had separate cushions that we could place on them, but honestly, I'm not upset. I really like them in that blue tone that they come in, which is why I kind of chose that gray entertainment center. Or like the table thing that the TV is on. I would call it an entertainment center. I don't really know what it is. That's okay. But yeah, so here again, putting that rug back, but I didn't want it to be super cluttered. I did want to put a standing lamp, and I had that one in mind from Tiny Living, but I did decide to do away with it because the wood didn't match all of the other woods in the apartment. So it wasn't like a darker wood, or I guess it was, but it was a little bit more orange. So I did decide to do away with it and just do, I think it's a base game standing lamp. I think there's two that look exactly the same. There's a dingier looking one that has some different swatches that comes with City Living, and then there's the nicer one that's base game. And yeah, I think I used the base game one. I don't think I used the dingy City Living one. I hope not. I probably should check that. But yeah, here just adding some paintings and things on the walls. If you notice, a lot of the items are not unlocked, and I didn't want to use bb.enable free build, or not free build. The sentiment entitled, I don't remember the cheat. I didn't want to use it to unlock everything because I wanted it to kind of be blocked off. Because again, the idea was that they wouldn't have access to all of those things because they are like a rising star kind of situation. So I did just build it under Penny Pizzazz instead of building it like I normally would. But yeah, so not everything is unlocked. There are some things that are unlocked because she has unlocked some things. But oh my gosh, this bathroom. I wanted to have a separate shower and tub. I didn't want to do the combo because I feel like I always do a combo and I just really wanted it to work and I could not get the layout to work. If you download this build and you can get a separate shower tub combo to work with 2 counters and a toilet, by all means, please tag me in it because I would love to see what you do and how you figured it out, because I spent probably in like a good 20 minutes just reconfiguring the bathroom and trying to get it to work, and I could not. So I did end up going with the shower tub combo, but I do think it looks okay with like the white tile on the walls and the white tile in the bathtub. I know they're not the same tile, but that's okay. But yeah, I didn't clutter up the bathroom too much. I just wanted it to be very simple. Same with the bedroom. I think I add like a plant and a little bit on the side table, but it did take me a while to figure out what I wanted to do for side tables in here, because it is just a simple square bedroom, so you would think it would be easy to decorate, but honestly I had the hardest time because I wanted to use this bed from Snowy Escape, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll get the end tables from Snowy Escape, and it didn't work. I wanted to use the paranormal ones. Guys, I seriously had such a hard time trying to figure out end tables. It was so bad. So I did end up going with a Snowy Escape one, and it is kind of dark on that wall with the black and everything, but I think adding the lighter lights really helps. I do get rid of one of the tables because I add a dresser in, and I was looking at the room and I was like, there's no way a sim is going to be able to get to both sides of the bed if I add a dresser in like at the foot of the bed, because I wouldn't want it to clip into the curtains. So yeah, so I do add some paintings at the side, or at the above the headboard of the bed, so that it's a little bit of a contrast. It's not just a stark dark wall. So yeah, I did add those, and here I am just getting rid of that table, and I do get rid of the light as well, just because it kind of looked strange, but that's okay. But yeah, so just finishing up this bedroom and heading on to the screenshots. Again, if you guys can reconfigure that bathroom, please tag me and let me know. But if you like the video, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye.